I'm Darlene, and welcome to Super at 60. Welcome to my home, and welcome to my kitchen counter this morning. Yeah, I have a whole bunch of goodies lined up here to show you. Today is all about the back of the box recipes. Yeah, I did a video on the back of the box recipes. Oh my goodness, it just seems like it was 10 years ago, and it was probably more like 10 months. But still, I got a lot of comments from you guys about how you liked that and how cool you thought that was and how you never noticed that before. And I want to make sure that by the time I'm done with you guys in either this video or more to come, that I will make you back of the box shoppers. It is important. It really is. If you are a recipe lover. In fact, if you love recipe cookbooks, recipe books, all that kind of stuff, you particularly will love this. Now, I know many of you do this already, but there are a great deal of people who just use up the item, open up the trash can, and dump the trash right away and take it outside. You know, and that's the end of it. Little did they know that there was just this little hidden gem of a recipe that was back there that just may have been the perfect recipe that they were looking for, and they threw it away. So become a back of the box, a back of the bag, a back of the package shopper. Look back there and see what you can find. Okay, first up today are those iconic and well-loved graham cracker crumb crust, the pre-made one. Yes, this is an Aldi brand, and always look on the back because there is a treasure trove of no-bake pies. And you guys are always asking me, Darlene, do you have any no-bake pies? No-bake pies, no-bake pies. Well, guess what? I have two for you today. Well, I think maybe even more, because I think on one of them there's more than one. This is an Aldi one, and this is a no-bake cheesecake right there. It's very simple, but it gives you the basis for making a no-bake cheesecake. And I have tried this, and it's very, very good. And of course, they show, did they show on the front here? If I can get this thing turned around, hold on. Give me some grace here. It's very sticky. All right, okay, they do. They show some cherries on top. So you could throw cherries on top. Obviously, you could throw cranberries. You could throw, well, maybe not cranberries. Unless if you have a cranberry, oh, you know what would be good? It's like a cranberry or, oh no, I'm not gonna go down that road. We'll be here all day. We'll be here all day if I give you all my ideas. So here is the Keebler chocolate, and I'm gonna be using this one for Easter. Yeah, I'm making that Cadbury no-bake pie that I made you all for the Women of Faith, that Women of Faith Easter dessert collaboration. Was that not fun? Oh my goodness, I had such a blast doing that. And of course that pie is no longer here, it's history. But I have to make another one this week, and I am making it with the chocolate crust. And on the back of this one, now this is Keebler, this is a name brand where the other one was Aldi. This has a 5-minute candy bar pie. All right, the first thing that I think of there is, okay, well, what candy bar do they use here? Some kind of a chocolate covered wafer. Okay, so a Kit Kat. All right, so I blew it there for you. Sorry, Keebler. But I'm thinking the first thing that comes to my mind, if I can use that kind of candy bar, then I can use any kind of candy bar, right? A Reese's peanut butter cup, a Twix bar, a Snickers bar, just a plain old, maybe a Hershey's almond bar all chopped up. Oh my goodness. I mean, it just goes on and on and on. Use your imagination. Y'all are full of imagination. You wouldn't be looking at cooking shows. You wouldn't be looking here if you weren't ready to find fun and exciting things. And if you didn't already kind of have that mindset, you know, to be looking for that already. So, and then the second thing here is a coconut meringue pie. All right, well, see, I could make both of those and be perfectly happy. And so could my husband, and so could my family. So there you go. Some wonderful, easy no-bake pies. Did you know they were on the back? Maybe, maybe not. All right, oh, and you know what else I save? I'm just gonna throw this in. This is your freebie tip for the day. Your kitchen tip for the day. Save those aluminum pans. Yes, scrub them right out. They scrub nice and clean, and use them for the next time you wanna make your own graham cracker crust. You gotta be watch. You have to be careful how fast you say that word. I'm serious. But even your own, if you want to give a pie to somebody or something and you want to make your own homemade rolled out pie crust, those little pie pans, why throw them out? Why throw them out? Don't throw them out. Keep them. Wash them. Keep them. All right, the next thing, again, another Aldi brand. I'm gonna have a lot of Aldi brand here. Not all, but a lot. The low carb, my husband loves these low carb tortilla wrap. He uses a wrap for a sandwich and stuff. And they're good. I have to admit, they're pretty good. I'm not crazy about the whole wheat because I'm not really a whole wheat kind of person. I don't care for the flavor of the whole wheat. I can mix maybe a cup of it in some flour that I'm making and I'm fine. But a whole wheat loaf, I'm not good with that. But he likes this. So I didn't even know this. He's been bringing these things into the house for weeks now. And I happened to turn these over the other day. Guys, look what is on the back here. A California Club wrap. Look at that recipe. Doesn't that look delicious? Oh, avocados, fresh lime, chicken, mango, romaine lettuce, bacon. Oh, that sounds really good. All right, well, there you have it. Did you know it was there? It's there. And now the other version, the non-whole wheat version, on the back here, we have a mixed veggie and steak wrap. Are you kidding me? Oh, yeah. Hey, you know that steak, the rest of that steak meat that I bought and the manager special the other day, I have just enough there. I could cook that up, slice that up, and make this mixed veggie and steak wrap. Yeah, I think that sounds delicious. All right, those are some great recipes. Those are some super great recipes. Yep, and they're right there, right in the grocery store, just waiting on you. All right, so let's switch over to Walmart, okay? That's usually my number 2 place to go. Or sometimes I'll do a pickup order or something. I like doing that. I try to stay out of the stores. I don't know, I just do. Okay, so anyway, here we have some non-fat dry milk. Non-fat dry milk is extremely expensive. And if you wind back, probably 5 years, I don't think it was very expensive. I really don't. I don't think people were clamoring for non-fat dry milk. But they're very expensive right now. I've had this pouch and another pouch because I use them. I use them for my breads for years. I've used them for my bread. So it's not uncommon for me to have a package or 2 of these in my house. But on the back, we have rich chocolate pudding. Make your own chocolate pudding. Yeah, throw those little boxes away and just make your own rich chocolate pudding. Sounds delicious. And a creamy whipped topping. So of course, those 2 things, you can use the non-fat dry milk to make that creamy whipped topping. I didn't know that, but now I do. And so do you. Okay. All right. Now, I bought this to do something with Easter and I still might do it. I'm still thinking about making one of those sheet pans with the, well, I'll show you, the almond bark. You know, you melt the almond bark and then you make the Easter bark. Like I made a Christmas bark that was so delicious. It was fantastic. And I'm thinking about doing the same thing. So I got to hurry because, yeah, today's Monday and Easter, of course, is next Sunday. I'm so excited. So, yeah, I'll have to get busy using that. I'm getting that ready. But anyway, right on the back, it's a recipe for haystacks. Have you ever made those adorable haystacks? This time of year, it is so wonderful to make those haystacks. You can use a little green food coloring, some coconut, some of those Cadbury eggs, which are coming up, by the way. Hold on. And let's see what they say here. Okay, this and some, okay, they're using cashew nuts. Who doesn't love cashew nuts? Unless you don't like cashew nuts. And chow mein noodles. Yum. Okay, so buy yourself some almond bark or some chocolate bark. I do have chocolate bark as well. I didn't bring it out here for some reason, but I have it in my pantry. And it too has a recipe on the back. So yeah, it's just a wealth of information out there right on the back of all these treasured items that you just put on that little conveyor belt there at the grocery store. You just stuff them in your bags, put them in your pantries, and then go to the trash can. Don't let that happen anymore. Be a back of the bag shopper. Be a back of the bag shopper. It should be a bumper sticker. Yes, indeed. Or at least a coffee cup, right? Okay, this is a used bag, and I'm ashamed to say, yes, this is Darlene's shame moment. I was just ready to pitch this in the trash can. I really was. I really, truly was. Now, I never buy the expensive brand nuts. I mean, nuts are nuts anyway, crazy expensive. So I always go for the store brand. I mean, a walnut is a walnut. Come on. You slap a fancy name on it and you can charge an extra $5 more. So I don't do that. Anyway, my husband, he did this by mistake. He was doing me a favor and grabbed what he could to help me out. And this is what he came home with. But anyway, as I was just getting ready to put this bag into the trash can, I turned this sucker around and look what I would have missed. And I'm going to try this. I'll tell you right up straight, I'm going to try this. Walnut and cranberry apple crunch. Yes, how many of you can say yes? I'm in. Thumbs up. It sounds good. Now that may sound a little bit like a fall recipe because of the cranberries. We eat cranberries year round here, year round, whether it's canned cranberries with a chicken, a smothered chicken of some kind, and some dressing, you know, that, and green beans. That just sounds good, you know, some canned cranberry. Or of course, I bake with cranberries all the time. Cranberry bread is one of my most favorite things, other than banana bread, and y'all know that already. All right, back to Aldi again. We have the Parmigiano Reggiano cheese, or actually this is, oh no, it's Romano, Parmesan and Romano cheese, okay. And on the back here we have Taco Dorados. Yeah, right back there. And this sounds so good. Oh, black beans, whole chicken, lettuce, onion, a package of tortillas, avocado, and some of this. It just sounds delicious. I mean, it sounds like something out of the ordinary, you know, and if you're going to buy the product already, you've got it. You've got the main focus right here. Just scrounge through your refrigerator and see if you can pick up at least some of these things. You might have to tweak it a little bit to fit your needs, but that's okay, right? Yeah, we're into tweaking. We tweak. I tweak all the time. All right. Then, just a plain low sodium chicken broth. If you turn it over, you will find a chicken tortilla chili. That sounds so good to me right now. On my pot back there on my stove, I have another video in the works for you. And it's a chicken stock back there with some chicken thighs. Yes, I have chicken thighs in there today. So I like to make my own stock, but I do keep a couple of these on hand. And then when I turn it around and I see that I get a wonderful recipe out of it too. Hey, you're paying so much for these items, you may as well get a good recipe out of it, right? That's what I say. All right, I'm going to show you something here today because so many of you have asked, Darlene, what is that Formula L you keep talking about? Formula L is a Southern biscuit mix that has been around for years and years and years, and I've used it for years and years and years. And it's good. I mean, it's really, really good, exceptionally good, but it's pricey, so you have to be careful. Well, here it is. This is what it looks like. See, it says right there, Formula L, and it's a biscuit mix. And on this one little package right here, which costs about, let's see, it was on sale last week. What was it, about $3.50? Yeah, $3.50. And this is not a 5-pound or a 4-pound. This is a 3-pound and 4-ounce bag. So I don't buy this all the time, only when it goes on sale. That's my rule. All right, so with this biscuit mix, and this is a better biscuit. It's a better biscuit mix. That's hard to say. Say it 3 times fast. Than I don't know, your store brand biscuit mix, or what's that? Bisquick. Ugh, I don't care for Bisquick. I make my own version of Bisquick, and I'll use that on any day. But this is particularly good. All right, so pancakes, yes, and these pancakes, they are fantastic pancakes. They are good. They are so good. They are even better, or at least as good as those biscuits that you make from here as well. And the biscuits that you make from here are the biscuits that you get when you get order one of those delicious chicken sandwiches, or the breakfast sandwiches, when those muffins are so soft and salty and buttery, and yeah. They're good biscuits. A simple cobbler. You have a simple cobbler mix. Never made that before, but if it's on the Formula L package, it's got to be good. Yeah. And on the back here, we have just a typical Southern biscuit recipe, just your recipe. This is the one that I make all the time. And then you have some cheddar drops back here, which are probably a lot like the Red Lobster biscuits that they bring, you know, with the cheddar in them. And we all love those. And I've not tried them with the Formula L, so I may have to give those a try. I just may have to do that. All right, the next thing up, and this is such a common, ordinary thing. I'm just positive that you have this. And if you don't have the Aldi brand of it, you have a brand of it. And I'm sure that the name brand probably has a recipe on the back too. This is just a pure baking soda box, just your inexpensive 49-cent baking soda box. And on the side here are some chocolate chip cookies. You know, just like I'm looking for the perfect banana bread all the time, it seems, I'm also looking for the perfect chocolate chip recipe. I've not tried this one, but my mother used to make one that had a baking soda flavor to it. Very mild, but it was very good. Do you know what I mean when I say the baking soda flavor? It's good. And if you go just a smidge over, it's bad. But if you stay on the good side, you will have an absolutely delicious cookie. You know what? I'm going to try these. I just may make these today. Yeah, I'm going to set these right over here for later. All right, and now on to a buttermilk cultured blend. Yes, we see these at the store all the time, and they're kind of expensive, and you wonder, well, what do I do with them? There's all kinds of things you can do with them. One thing on the back here is a pancake, a buttermilk pancake. Okay, and that sounds delicious. We're all looking for good pancake recipes too. I, of course, love to make my own pancake mix, but in a pinch, you know, and a buttermilk, so I don't have to carry buttermilk in my refrigerator all the time. I can use this and it will be delicious. I'm just sure of it. And that's a very, very good, you'll see this brand, you know, at Walmart and all the fine grocery stores, not at Aldi. And Aldi doesn't even make their own anything even near close of that. All right, and then here's a Hunt's pasta sauce. Let's get into the pastas. Just a tomato basil, and I turned it over, and on the back here, there is a delicious, easy manicotti. Do you love manicotti? Do you love Italian dishes? Well, here looks like a delicious manicotti. I make manicotti. I make a delicious manicotti, and this one doesn't veer very far from my own recipe. So yeah, that's pretty good. All right, I am down to the very last thing. Now, this bag you have seen, and even recently on one of my videos, but I wanted to show you the back of it because there are some recipes here. Remember this? This was that no-bake Cadbury Easter pie, which was delicious. But if you turn this over, and I think I squealed out loud at the grocery store. I really do. When I picked this bag up, I think I just went, oh, recipes. Not only is my recipe going to be good that I'm going to make, but I'm also coming out with 2 more recipes. And yeah, this was very expensive, so they better doggone give me more than 1 recipe. And they've given me 2, so I'm happy. And they're cute. Look at the little nests. Can you see that? I don't want you guys to get a glare there. I'm trying to get it so it doesn't glare. Look at the little nest. Look at that. See? And the little tiny eggs. These little eggs, the little mini Cadbury eggs, and put them right in there. Yes, it's so beautiful. And then down here, look, they just made regular round sugar cookies and a little bit of white creamy frosting and a little bit of coconut. I think this is very sweet the way they've colored the coconut in pink and green, and you can do yellow and blue, and you can just make a beautiful array of that. But I do like it when you toast the coconut. It just looks a little bit more natural and pretty, and then put the eggs on. So there you go. So if you need Easter ideas, I'm going to try to get this video out for you tonight. If you need more Easter goodie ideas, there you go. It's right there. And that's it. Those are my back of the bags, back of the box, back of the can, back of the pie plate recipes that are just for you, that I picked out for you today. And I didn't have to look very far to find these recipes, so they're there. Go through your pantry. You don't even have to go to the grocery store right now. Just stay home, open your pantry door or your cupboards, and go through what you have and turn them over or turn them around and just take a look and see, what could I make new tonight, and what recipe am I going to get out of this? And another idea, sometimes if you're at the grocery store and you all of a sudden are reminded to, oh, I'm going to look behind the bag. I'm going to look behind the box. I'm going to look behind here and see if there's any recipes. And if you happen to see a recipe that looks really, really delicious to you, but you don't have the money that particular day to buy that product, go ahead, and what I do is I just take a snapshot of it, and then when I am ready to make that recipe and I go back to the store, because sometimes when they a new vat of can of, let's say a new can of Hunt's pasta sauce comes through in 3 months down the road or something, and they've put a new label on it, and on the back, this delicious easy manicotti that you had taken a picture of, hoping to find and go back when you're ready to go back to purchase the product that you need, that recipe may not be there. That has happened to me many, many times, and I'll tell you, where it's happened to me the most is the back of the broth boxes. Yeah, they changed those up, I guess, kind of a lot. So that's another idea. Yeah, we always have our phones with us, so use the camera on there and snapshot. Okay, I can't talk anymore, so I'm done. I hope you've enjoyed this, and I hope I've enlightened you somewhat to go and look at the back of bags and boxes. I can't talk today. It's hard to say that. So anyway, oh, my stock is smelling delicious over there. I can't wait to get the next video that's coming out. Should be a really, really fun video for you. It was for me. I bought a new product for my kitchen, a new gadget, if you will, and I'm excited to show it to you. It is a gadget I have wanted for, I don't know, 20 years, 18, 20 years, something like that. And every time I got ready to actually push the button and get it, or go to the store and get it, I chickened out and I thought, I'll never use it. I'll never use it. It's just one more thing. Well, the other day I was out and I saw them and I thought, nope, that's it. I'm getting it, and I'm getting it right now, and I'm glad I did, and I can't wait to show you. And I'm going to leave you on that cliffhanger for the day. So I will see you soon. Hey, if you enjoyed today's content, I would love it if you would press that like button, press that subscribe button, and slap that little bell silly. And I will see you next time right here on Super at 60. Bye now, and Lord bless.